What's up everybody, this is Danny, and today I partnered with Nebula to show you these two portable projectors, the newer Capsule 3 and the Capsule 3 Laser. If you want a projector that can go anywhere with you, that can go up to 120 inches with a built-in battery, then these are something to look into. Right now, just for signing up, you can get a coupon where you can get $130 off the Capsule 3 and $200 off the Capsule 3 Laser. And if you're eyeing one of their other projectors for $5.99, you can get a coupon pack with huge discounts on other Nebula products and a free giant bag as a bonus. So I'll leave a link down below so you can jump on that as quick as possible. So let's start with the unboxing experience. They're both going to be the same besides the product on the box, of course. Open it up and you will get the sleeve, and inside of that you will get a remote, which is nice that it's included. And with the remotes, there are a few differences that I'll go over later. You do get batteries, so you don't have to worry about that, and a quick start guide if you need it. Then you get the projector itself, which we will get into in just a little bit, and in this small compartment you get a power brick, which is nice to charge the projector, and also a USB-C cord, so you're ready to go right out of the box. So if you're looking to buy one of these, then what are the real differences? Well, that's what I'm here for, so let's just break it down. Let's start with the design. Both of them are basically the same, so that's good. Black with little hints of red, which I really like. The newer Capsule 3 is noticeably smaller, almost as tall as the included remote, so that gives you an idea. It's 1.87 pounds, so it's a little bit lighter, where the Capsule 3 Laser is 2.1 pounds. And despite them being different in size, the built-in battery is the same at 52 watt-hours, so you can finish a 2.5-hour movie on auto mode with the battery, which is great. But I suggest carrying a portable battery pack with you if you need it to last longer. Any battery pack with a USB-C cord will work, and if you're at home, just plug it in so you can have movie nights as long as you want. The speakers are also 8 watts on both, so you're getting surprisingly good sound on both for them being so portable. They both seem to have the same spec when it comes to the speaker, but if I had to call it, I think the larger Capsule 3 Laser is a little bit louder and also sounds fuller when it comes to the built-in audio. But you do have an auxiliary port on both, so you can just use headphones or plug in an external speaker, but the built-in speakers sound surprisingly good. If you look on the back, it's a very similar setup on both. You have the power button on the bottom and a very cool Bluetooth switch button, so you can actually use this projector as a Bluetooth speaker if you want, which I think is neat, because it's like having two products in one. With this form factor, it makes plenty of sense, so if you already have it in your bag, then why not use it this way? This is such a major win, and the built-in battery is good up to 10 hours of audio playback on a single charge. Now, they both have ports on the back with auxiliary, HDMI 2.1, and USB-C ports for charging, but the Capsule 3 actually has one more. It also has a USB-A port as well, so you can easily charge with USB-C and then play movies or look at photos from a USB-A thumb drive if you wanted to, so that's a nice addition. The tops of both of these projectors have illuminated touch buttons to control the projector if the remote isn't near. You have directional buttons for all directions, the back button, volume up and down buttons, which are really handy. The remotes are a little different. The remote for the Capsule 3 Laser is a little larger, still has everything that you need, including a button for Google Search, but the Capsule 3's remote has built-in Netflix and Prime Video shortcut buttons, which are really nice, and on top of that, 5 of the most used buttons are illuminated, so that's also a bonus. But if you can't find the remote, that's okay. If your smartphone is near, you can always just control your projectors with the Nebula Connect app available on Android and iOS. Now, if you look on the bottom, they both have a quarter thread mount, so you can screw on something like this, a portable tripod, if you want to adjust the angle a little bit when it's on a flat surface, or you can easily put a plate on the bottom and place it on a tripod. This works really well if you're going to use this outside, take it camping, or just have fun in the backyard. I think the biggest difference here, besides the size and a few minor things, is the brightness. While they are both 1080p in resolution and they both have great picture quality for the size, the Capsule 3 Laser lives up to its name using laser technology to give you a 300 ANSI lumen projection versus the smaller Capsule 3 giving you a 200 ANSI lumen projection. So if you need to squeeze out that extra brightness, then the Capsule 3 Laser might be the one that you want to lean towards, but here are my honest thoughts about it. Both of these projectors aren't quite bright enough to use in a bright environment like this, so you're mostly going to be using this at night or in a room where you can control ambient lighting. So in everyday use where you're projecting less than 100 inches, I don't think you're going to see a huge difference unless you have them side by side to compare, so I wouldn't let that scare you into not buying the smaller Capsule 3. In fact, I think it's really impressive that Nebula was able to shrink this projector down, cut the cost to make it this good. But if you're looking for the best image quality, the Capsule 3 Laser is 1.8 times brighter than LED-based projectors and has twice the contrast ratio as well compared to LED, all while being energy efficient. But to put it into perspective, it uses just 1/6 of the power of a regular TV and draws way less power than a bulb-based projector, so that is something to think about. The Capsule 3 laser retails at $799 and the Capsule 3 retails for $549, so that is a big difference. But remember to check current pricing because sales are always happening. I will leave both linked down below if you want to pick one up, because with sales like this is a time where you want to jump on something like this. When it comes down to the projector experience, there isn't a huge difference between the two, which I appreciate. So if you've used the Nebula product in the past, you'll be familiar, but there are some differences that you need to know about. The Capsule 3 laser uses Android 11 for software with the Google Play Store, so you can download the apps that you need to. But in order to download Netflix, you need to do a little bit of extra work. It's not hard or anything, but not as easy as the Capsule 3, where it's running Google TV, and this is the smallest portable Google TV projector licensed by Netflix, so it's already there, no installing, it's ready to go out of the box. The thing that blows me away is just how easy these things are to use. When you turn them on, it automatically focuses by using the camera here on the bottom, so you get a sharp picture, and it auto keystones for you as well. So the picture gets straightened out without you even doing anything, and it works extremely well. No matter how drastic the angle is, check that out. It avoids obstacles to size the image properly, and this is so quick and accurate. Now, you gotta check this out. Projecting it onto my ceiling, the fan is in the way, but look at that. It just avoids the fan and projects exactly where it needs to go, so it really takes the guesswork out of it. If you need to manually keystone though for any reason, you definitely can in the settings. You do have a good amount of manual control here as well, so dive into the settings if you need to. If you want to play with the picture quality, you can, but I think it looks great right out of the box. Both of these projectors give you up to 120-inch projection anywhere that you want to set it up. I know this is common sense, but the smaller the projection and the closer that you get to the wall, it will get brighter, but I thought I would mention it anyway. It's almost pool season now, so I'm looking at the possibilities in my backyard. Look at how far this is away, and the image quality looks great at night, so instead of pulling out a huge projector, which is more of a hassle, this is so easy to set up. So family fun is just a couple minutes away with the Capsule 3 and the Capsule 3 laser. If you've used Google software on a TV before, you'll be right at home, so of course all the streaming apps that you want to add, you can customize them right here in the home screen. You can get suggestions on what you want to watch and so much more. And since this does have a quad-core processor inside with 2 GB of RAM, you can actually play some games if you want directly on it from the Play Store with a Bluetooth controller connected, or you can use the HDMI port to play your console or PC games if you want a larger screen. You can also play content from apps on your phone as well, and even streaming services if DRM isn't an issue. So this basically can do it all. Watching YouTube, for example, you can easily cast it to the Nebula projectors like you can on a TV, and you can also conveniently wirelessly mirror your Android or iOS smartphone. For example, right on the iPhone, you can just use AirPlay and boom, you can share your photos and videos on a 120-inch screen. Also, if you don't have an internet connection, then use the USB ports on the back to play back your favorite movies and video from an external drive. So after seeing all of this, which one would you pick? The Nebula Capsule 3 or the Nebula Capsule 3 laser? With both of them being so easy to set up, it literally took me minutes, especially if you have an Android smartphone. Both of these projectors will get better with time because of the software updates for optimization and additional software features. They both easily fit inside of a backpack with no issue. I mean, they are so close to the size of a large can or a soda or a drink. They both double up as a Bluetooth speaker. I mean, you really can't go wrong with either, but I hope this video helped you make a decision. I think for the casual portable projector user, I'm gonna recommend the Capsule 3 because it's just that good and it costs less. I think this price point really puts it in a striking range for a lot of people to grab, and I think it makes a great gift as well. But I will leave a link for both down below, so if you're catching this during a sale, then congrats, and if you pick one up, then let me know if you like it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.